Hello everyone, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to connect to Amazon Redshift and start integrating your data with other data sources. I have an instance that I have already created uh, through one of the subscriptions in the AWS Cloud Marketplace, and I'm going to log in uh, through an RDP session to that instance. All right, so let's get started. So here I'm connected to my Denodo instance running on Amazon Cloud. I have my design studio up and running. So I'm going to log in to the design studio, which is the UI interface to the Denodo server. So once I log in, you are now connected to the interface that you would be using most of the time to define your data sources, to build your model, and do a lot of other things through this interface. I have created a test database already. So the focus is going to be how to connect to a new data source, that is Amazon Redshift. So here I go connect to my database and then new data source. It's a JDBC data source. You can pick the other types of connections that you would and sources that you would like to connect, but to the Amazon Redshift is a JDBC data source. Here, I'm going to give a name to it. I'm going to give a prefix of DS data source test Redshift. For the database URL, you're going to need the path, the name of the server, the port number, and the schema. I have a test information that I've gathered from my cloud admin, and this is the URL, the URI that I'm going to put up here. So as you can see here, I'm connecting using JDBC. This is my instance name, that's my host, port number, and the schema that I'm connecting to. The username and the password. Now you go to the advanced tab, you would pick the driver class path as Amazon Redshift, and the driver class, you can enter that as com.amazon.redshift.jdbc41.driver, right? So once you're done, you would save this. Let's test this connection. All right, so it shows that it's connected and successfully working. Once I'm done, I have to save it. So the connection and the source is saved, and you can see that under here. Uh, Now, the one other step you can quickly do, and I can show you is, once you're connected to this, you can import the base views. The base views are all the objects that are under that schema. So in this case, I'm going to connect to the public. I have these tables already created, sample tables. And when I do create selected, these tables are now created and it shows them here. When I click on one of those, you can execute them, execute the query, and it brings the data back. So this confirms that I'm connected to Amazon Redshift using uh, from my AWS instance, and you can see there's data that it's fetching back. For That's all for now. Thank you and see you later.